In early 2018, New York Times op-ed columnist Ross Douthat framed the term woke capitalism to describe activism in corporate America. He claimed that statements made by the PR teams of corporate companies were nothing more than companies signaling their support for progressive causes in order to maintain their influence in society and appeal to a younger generation who often hold more socially liberal views than earlier generations. However, many social researchers have warned against the rise of such marketing, proving this creates an individualized and depoliticized idea of social justice, reducing it to an increase in self-confidence. Moreover, it's been proven time and again that these PR statements claiming to stand with a marginalized group are often hypocritical of the actual functioning of many companies. One such case occurred just recently, and it all starts with a Californian company called Northface. Northface has been in the forefront of outdoor clothing and accessories for over half a decade. Due to the nature of the goods, Northface clearly caters more to a younger crowd who are more likely to take part in outdoor activities like treks and camping, and therefore more in need of the equipment that goes with it. They are also more likely than their elders to be more climate woke, and this was the stance that Northface decided it would use for its publicity, and that's where the controversy began. In late 2020, the CEO of Innovex Downhole Solutions wanted to get his employees something nice for Christmas and put in an order for 400 jackets from Northface. Innovex is a company that specializes in building tools and equipment for the oil and gas industry, an industry that has been in the center of the discussion when it comes to climate change talks with experts, claiming that the activities of extracting gas and oil, along with their usage later on, are the #1 cause for rapid climate change. However, Innovex soon learned that Northface had declined their order. While the clothing company never gave a formal public reason for their decision, Mr. Anderson, the CEO of Innovex, came out publicly stating he was told by his distributor that the Northface rejected the order because Anderson wanted to put the Innovex logo on the jackets, and the company rejected the idea of placing an oil and gas services company logo on its jackets. The distributor told Anderson it was told it could not put the Innovex logo on the jackets because it was not consistent with its brand standards, which they told him was because we are an oil and gas company, Anderson told Hart Energy in an interview. While Anderson later got his order fulfilled from another company, he wasn't giving up on Northface's decision just yet. He penned an open letter to Northface's parent company, VF Corp, stating that there is a need for cheap and reliable energy sources like oil for humanity to flourish, and the positive changes that the industry has brought about in the past. However, it was his final statements in the letter that really caught social media attention and put this entire kerfuffle in the spotlight. Mr. Anderson wrote, "We should be celebrating the benefits of what oil and gas do to enable the outdoors lifestyle your brands embrace. Without oil and gas, there would be no market for, nor the ability to create, the products your company sells." Anderson made sure to point out the hypocrisy in Northface's statements, considering that most of their outdoor wear, including the jackets that started all of this, are made from polyester and nylon, a product that comes from petroleum. Once the letter came out, a lot of people on social media agreed with Anderson on the hypocrisy of the situation, and caught the eye of public personalities including Dan Crenshaw, who called for an end to corporate virtue signaling. However, when you thought all would be forgotten, Northface realized that the letter and social media backlash were just the start of their problems. The oil and gas industry refused to let this incident go by without trying to make an example of Northface's campaign against oil and gas. The energy industry was insistent on putting out a message that the oil and gas industry was in fact a necessary evil, and that most products out there wouldn't exist without their goods and services. And this attack on Northface came in the form of a cleverly constructed advertising campaign entitled "Thank You Northface," launched by Liberty Oil Field Services. CEO of Liberty, Chris Wright, released a video saying that the great majority of Northface's products, jackets, backpacks, outdoor pants, shirts, shoes, hats, etc., are dominantly made out of the oil and gas that we so proudly produce. He added, "Northface is not only an extraordinary customer of the oil and gas industry, they're also a partner with the oil and gas industry in bringing the great outdoors within reach of so many. So thank you Northface, and you're welcome. The Thank You Northface campaign has also launched billboards near the clothing company's offices in Denver, Colorado, including slogans like, "That Northface puffer looks great on you," and it was made from fossil fuels. Mr. Wright told Fox News Business that the goal of the campaign was to spark a conversation about fossil fuels and their role with the US economy as well as climate change. As of today, Northface haven't provided a statement on these developments. However, the California-based company had previously announced it intends to provide 100% responsibly sourced apparel fabrics by 2025. Northface might be in the spotlight right now, but they are in no means the only ones called out for mere virtue signaling. Competitor brand Patagonia for years has supported anti-fracking causes despite its heavy reliance on petroleum products for its apparel. However, Patagonia has addressed this hypocrisy by stating on their site, "While acknowledging that many of our products are made from polyester and nylon, both of which are made from petroleum, some of our products are made from recycled polyester and nylon. In the end, our current reliance on fossil fuel, including natural gas, particularly for electricity and transportation, makes it all the more important to advocate for and support a shift to renewable energy sources, e.g. solar, wind and geothermal, and conservation." This won't be the last we hear of companies publicly supporting a cause when they've previously acted against the interests of said cause. Whether it's environmental concerns, Pride Month, Black History Month, or many more causes for marginalized groups, we often see that the only changes a company makes is on social media and nothing within.